fly up. Okay, so if I was teaching Oitsuki, to a beginner, and say they were in Gidambara, I would say squeeze, bring your back foot up, and then as this foot gets connected to this foot, it's going to pick up this arm, and you're going to travel to the target foot into the. That's like 101. The fundamental way. More intricate way might be I'm going to move my hand at the same time as my foot, and now at the half step, my elbow's behind my hip. I just drive my hip into my elbow, so that both things are now synchronized. But really, what usually happens is when, like in kumite or something, my fist pulls my foot to the target. You follow that?
Yes.
Now you do that in a way where you don't overextend your fist and lose your center. I do that in a way where my center is always attached to my punch. So that's what you have to do here. Like as I pull back, my fist, this side going out is pulling my step. Don't think step and then punch. Think punch and step together with like I have a zip line going to the target, and the zip line is pulling my foot. Pulling my hand that's pulling my foot. So that it becomes that feeling. It becomes that feeling. Now try that. And that's why I say, I'm going to go back to my very first assumption. And that is, you have to invigorate your approach to your practice the way you approach a technique. In other words, you constantly have to be refining the quality of your approach. So you can't expect to always approach your karate the way you did when you were a beginner. Like your whole criteria of inquiry is always metamorphosizing into something different. You follow that idea?
Right.
And then you're going to be freaking off. That'd be like. You follow what I'm saying? Like I had one guy, a couple years back, one guy picked me up at the airport. He's like my age. He had a couple hip replacements. Man, I want to be kumite guy. I want to be that guy I was back in the day. I'm like, dude, there's better horizons now. That was the 20 to 30 horizon. We got some pretty cool uncharted territory, man. Why don't you come on with me? Let's go explore that stuff.
Yeah.
You follow?
Yes.
So what I want, I mean, if you really want to awaken your practice, because karate is so much like I've been to camp every year, I'm just driving over and over again. But if you really want to invigorate your practice, look at it new every day, like the phoenix rising up from the ashes. Every day is a different invention of your karate. Yeah. Let me just give you a for instance. Like say, make kumite dachi. Like say we're going to do. Say somebody's coming in with a punch, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this front foot back, and I'm going to execute like an oseoke, a pressing block. I'm going to step and make oitsuki and make kumite dachi. So I'm going to go 1, 2. So try that a couple times. 1, 2. You're stepping with the other foot. I'm bringing the front foot back, and basically what's pulling my oseoke is my foot. This hip receding hip is pulling my arm into that motion, and then I'm going through my punch. But okay, so, and what I would say, if there's one thing I would maybe do there is, like I don't ever really want my rear end over my heels because this is this type of space. So as I bring this front foot back, I'm already going to be kind of sending my center in. You see that? Like as this foot comes back, I'm already sending my center in, like a slingshot. You see that? That feeling, like that. That feeling. So that's the timing. But if you notice, so this is how your technique might evolve. Things that are somewhat dissonant want to synchronize. So when I'm doing that, my upper body comes back, then I send my other side in. That's like 2 steps.
Right.
But what if this side came back and set the other side in? Like as this was coming back, I was already. So now, this coming back is that going forward. It's not back and then forward. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So now instead of looking like 1, 2, it's more like 1.
Yeah.
1. Oh, sorry. Try that. That would be more advanced quality movement. It's all about movement. How and my Aikido teacher says everything should look elegant. So all your movements should have this kind of look to it, you know. Shoulder down, eye up. I would say this axial elongation, this is your antenna. You know, you used to say, you know, when I was back in the 70s, that you could always tell a karate person when they walked in a room. Not because there was a lot of bravado, but they walked in with a sense of themselves. because they were tuned into their dial. They were picking up the radio station. Shoulder was down, eye up. Life sucks. No. Right? And some people say, do you ever use your karate? I'm like, every day, because I don't want life to be sucked. I want to move through my life with this feeling. Right? So that is where you start to arrange your structure on, your antenna. And then your perception, all your movement has that. Everything is supported, Hotton supported. So you never break that structure. If I'm moving, no matter if the movement is like this, I'm always connected to my center. I throw somebody down, I don't throw them like this. I throw them in a way where I have good connection to them. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a quality there. You see it, right? Like this is not the same as connecting with somebody like that, right? And when you guys get up, how many people get up? And how many people get up and they're still connected to their partner, then they step into the next engagement? This is all training. It wants to be habituated.